picture be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze, yo. Remember that you talking to me, need to watch the way you talking to me, yo.
Alright, no problem. Anyway, this is Raz. Just getting some final instructions from the wife before I go to bed. This is the first tutorial video, alright? Welcome to Wipeout 101. Basics of the game, very simple and to the point. If yours don't look like mine, you don't have the Fury edition, which you don't worry about, okay? We'll do a speed lab, okay? Now, first things first. Campaign mode is basically when you get update, you'll get the new skins. You can get them anywhere, but you'll get exclusive skins if you do campaign. Race box is basically you can go solo, you can have a friend over, do whatever. Online's where it's at, which we'll do another time. Probably gonna be on the Saturday or Sunday update, okay? Options, basically you have your game options, camera close visible ships, multiplayer tags, pilot assists. There is a trophy for beating Elite without the pilot assist. But, of course, there's the Fury style and there's the HD style. As much as I like the HD style, we'll stick with the Fury style. Audio, very simple, okay? I got my own personal custom list. When you get your PS3, go and create your own list and you're good to go, okay? Controls, you know what the controls are, I'll guide you. Here's the game guide, basically campaign, race box, online. You can read the instructions on your own time. Features, there's the pilot assist, the barrel roll, the air brakes, side shifting, speed pads and weapon pads, ship's energy, absorbing, mag strips, ship's loyalty, ghost ships, recovery, photo mode, custom music as I said before, volume leveling, bass boost, and track resume, I believe. But don't worry too much about that, okay? The basic things that we're going to go into is going to be recovery on up, right? But we'll do that as we get along to it, okay? Speed classes. I will explain all four. I'll explain all four speed classes, right? There's the race types, which we'll go over in a few seconds, okay? Trust me, there'll be more to come. And then here's pickups. I might as well do these now because we're not going to have time when we go, okay? Here's the basic pickups. Autopilot. Basically, you'll have 3 seconds and you will be piloted by a pro. Very simple, okay? The shield will get you invulnerable. That means you won't lose energy from anything while you have the shield up, okay? Turbo, self-explanatory. It's turbo. You can turbo over a jump, get out of harm's way, shit like that. Rockets, okay? Rockets will shoot 3 forward. It's kind of like your your green shells from Mario Kart, except you shoot 3 straight out. Good damage, too. Now, the missile, you have to get a good lock on in order for you to hit somebody with the missile. But if you hit someone with the missile, it hurts pretty badly. It's equivalent to your red shell. Cannons is basically you get 30 rounds of rapid fire cannons. Good stuff. Plasma, the strongest thing, but it's the hardest to hit because there is no aiming system with the plasma system. Basically, you charge and then fire. Good luck. Quake is similar to your blue shells in this game. Basically, you will put a quake system all across the field, and anyone in front of you is going to pay the price. Very useful in eliminator mode, which we'll explain later. Leech beam, basically, running low on energy, need someone to suck some energy from, get a good lock, and start getting some energy back. Now the last 2 are very simple, the mine and the bomb. The mine, basically you drop 5 mines and blindside opponents, which is very good because it goes in a trail. The bomb, you basically drop 1 bomb, and they get too close, boom. Enough said. So we got through the pickups. Let's go to the race types. Single race, basically, you'll have as many as 8 racers. If you're doing offline modes, you're guaranteed 8. If you're doing online, you need at least 2. Okay? Basically, single race is exactly that, single race. Time trial will put you against the clock. Now, unlike speedback, which I'll explain in a second, this is all about getting on the cumulative total laps, basically, so you need consistent times here, okay? You'll get a turbo at the start of each lap, the same as the speed lap, but we'll get into the speed lap now. Now, with the speed lap, you're basically going to get 7 laps in campaign. Outside of campaign, you go whatever you want. It's a trophy for going over 99 laps. Yes. Easiest way is Vineta K or an alpha task. But this is where you need to make every lap count. Alright? You want to get faster and faster times. A good way to memorize the track is speed lap over time trial. Okay? Tournament mode will put you in a series of races, basically a multitude of races, alright? But it's all going to be tied up at the end, and if you are the winner at the end of the tournament, you get a gold medal. That's it. Zone. Now, here's where it gets fun. Zone returns for a good reason, alright? You're basically pinned in a zone section. Every 10 seconds, you will automatically go up in zone, and your top speed will increase, making it harder to steer and making the air brakes harder to use. Now, there is a trophy for getting over 70 zone points. I've only been able to get 60, which is Mach 1. I have not hit Zeus, so don't ask me, alright? Now, Eliminator is basically your battle mode for this game. Similar to Mario Kart, but you get to turn around with the L1 button and basically blast someone straight in the face. That's it. Now, Zone Battle is just basically Zone, except you can initiate the boost. When you boost up, you'll get, instead of you going faster, you'll gain something on the bar, which we'll talk more about later, okay? And then there's the detonator mode. Detonator mode is basically you gotta go to 14 stages as high as you can, blasting everything as possible. But that's enough about that. Now about the game guide, there's extras, statistics, and credits, no problems there, okay? You can go to records, stick around the records, we don't care right now. Oh, come on. That was dumb, Paris. Basically, I'm just gonna give you a brief overview, and I'm gonna also show you Vineta K today, okay? Basically, we're going to get into basic micromanagement skills just before you get started. Okay, that's about that. We're going to go to the race box. We're going to go to speed lap, okay? Now, there's 4 speed classes. Venom is the slowest speed class. Very simple. Rookies start here. Now, if you feel like Venom is too slow for you, move up to the Flash level. Flash is basically for those who've been playing for about 2-3 weeks, give or take. Rapier class is for those who've been playing for a month to about 7 months, or a little bit like 3 months. You're getting used to the game, now you want to get faster. Phantom class, hardcore racing shit, honest to God, really tough stuff. Usually you have to get several months in Rapier before you even decide to make the jump to Phantom. Once you're in the jump for Phantom, it's all or nothing. Alright? We'll do a Phantom speed lap. We're going to do Vineta K, okay? Very simple.
Vineta K.
Now, there are a total of, let's count them out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 12. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a total of 12 teams, okay? Let's start. Now, it used to be Pfizer. Now this is the new Pfizer ship. Basically, the handling and shield's pretty decent. Great starter for anybody. Good speed, good thrust. Basically, they're good to go. Okay? You get new skins as you go through campaign mode and update loyalty. Okay? Let's move on. Kurex has a little bit on the handling side. It used to be that they struggled on thrust, but they got a little bit more thrust, a bit more speed, and a bit more on the handling. Shield's not great. Well, shields are great. So they can it's a really good one to up the ante if you're looking for durability. Piranha's always been notorious for speed, not so much for handle though. As you obviously old, Nick. A little bit more thrust, good on shield, a little bit on handling, not much, but the speed is paramount on Piranha. AG Systems has always been about good thrust and handle. Now the thrust gets increased with a little bit more speed, but the shield, no help on the shield, as you well see. Triacus has always been about speed and shielding. No thrust, no handle. So to fix that problem, they added a little bit more thrust, a little bit more handle, and extra, just a tad bit more speed. Only do Triacus if you know you can get a good speed, good start, and you can master the horses. Goteki 45. Goteki 45 has always been a big on thrust. Everything else is lackluster. They changed that little situation with speed and handle on Goteki 45. Pretty simple. EGX. Basically, it's been about speed, and more speed. So to change that, the shields didn't get updated, but the speed and the handles helped a little bit. My favorite, as a guy, has been about handling and maintaining speed while handling. So they added a little bit more speed for each, but the shield is really lackluster in here. My personal favorite. Mirage has always been at the middle of the field, just good all across the board. Alright? So, add a little bit more speed and extra shielding, and you have the new Mirage. Pretty good. Hermal has always been about handle and top speed, not so much for thrust and shielding. They added a little bit more speed and just a tad bit more thrust to make Hermal somewhat decent. Oricom has always been about the shield and speed to rival that of Triacus. Here, they didn't need any more speed, so they added more handle and a little bit more thrust. And last but not least, there's Icarus. Icarus has been about top speed, good thrust, and somewhat of handle. Here they added just a little bit more handle to hold its own and the thrust, but the speed has never changed. So, remember that when you go and pick your daggone shit. We're going to add that. We'll talk about the side shift at a later date. It's for last minute maneuvers. Usually if you're getting attacked, it's a great way to do side. Here we go. X is to go. The air brakes is L2 and R2 correspondingly. Speed pads are in blue, okay? When you're actually racing, you'll actually see red pads, right? Barrel rolling is very simple. While you're in the air, it's left, right, and you'll barrel roll. Right now, it's not going to let me barrel roll, really. So, new records. As you all can see, it's very easy. Vineta K is a very easy course to really get your hands into. Now, the only thing about Vineta K is that there's a turn here that you need to pay attention to, right here. You're going to get jump in, slide in, and then turbo your way through there. New lap record. Still not fast enough. And then you shoot up. I'm no Phantom, so I'm just showing you how Phantom looks. It's going to be a lot slower to Venom, Flash, and a little bit slower if you do it right now. Let's try it again. Remember, one of the best races out there, you have to be on point with your plan. As you all can see, a few laps can help you out. Now, this is just a familiarization here. And as you all can see, that's not how to do it, okay? As you all can see, I'm jamming out with my own custom tunes and whatnot. So you have to be ready to be racing like this level. Now, this is only the first lesson, alright? New lap record. Barely. As you all can see, it gets harder to get control. But, fuck it, I'll go a little more. I'll talk. While I'm doing that, I might as well give you a little bit of an update. Alright? I'm going to start doing my recordings Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll be posting them up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If I do a weekend recording, you'll know. For those who are looking for the Street Fighter AE edition, give me a freaking message if you want to join up in the show. AE is actually pretty fun. So, all I gotta tell you is this. For Super Mario Brothers Wii, me and my wife are currently not going to do that for a while. She's currently got college and she's pretty much preoccupied. I'm not going to stop her from her studies. I'm just not interested in playing it anymore for a while. I'll probably get back into it, but I was really hitting up Bubble Bobble, but it's probably not going to happen either. Because we need 4 people for that. We do have Scott Pilgrim versus the World, so we can hit that up. We might be able to do a little Castle Crashers later. So, before you start getting all fancy as shit, you do have to get there. Right now my DS is broke, so until I get the screen fixed, I'm not accepting any more battles until then. Until that is done, so. Mortal Kombat will be on Saturdays, but I'm not doing AE. Personally, I really don't see why AE's all getting that big hype. Young's not really that great. Yang, Evil Ryu, again, I'm not really a fan of him. Oni was the only good person there, and he was still disappointing to me, so sorry, but I'm not really that interested. I'm only going to do it because of the new updates, and Adon's really freaking solid now. He has a lot of safe moves. So, eventually I'm going to get updated stuff. We're going to have a guest speaker in July, which will be Cameron, a.k.a. Morbus. I subscribe to some channels, so if you see Gaming UA007, that means it's my call. So, you want to come and find me. I might challenge you to a Pokemon battle, who knows? I'm not going to be like Elo and think he has a big head and shit like that. So, he's really good, so he has that right. I'm not going to be as famous as Spade, because I don't think I can ever get battles like that. So I can, like, level 100 and just crap like that. Outside of that, this is basically how it is. As you all can see right now, I am currently on lap 14. I'm only just racing around right now just to give you a little bit of updates. That's my session here. I'm going to do another video on an update, so I'll tell you more later, okay? That's it for 101. Next week will be an Alpha Pass and more Thermal. Peace.